So guys, here we are back within the wonderful world of MX vs ATV All Out, and it is time for, I believe, episode 6 of our 2020 AMA Pro Motocross Championship series here on the channel. 44% of the way through the championship, we are playing through on the all-time difficulty, and we are doing the Headstart challenge along the way. So far, the series has actually been going pretty good. A few wins across the board, a few bad rounds, but that is A-OK, and I'm just focusing on managing that championship. At the same time, I'm trying to keep it entertaining and interesting for you guys in doing head starts and stuff like that. I can't be getting all wins out here. The last episodes at Thunder Valley definitely got a little hectic. I ended up getting, I believe it was 2nd and then 10th. Yeah, so not the best results there, but it is time for REDBUD. 2020 REDBUD, round 6, guys. Moto number 1 is coming at you hot. Let's get into the action. That's the first time I have ever heard the crowd screaming REDBUD. I don't know why when I was actually loading into qualifying here, it was literally just audio of the crowd screaming REDBUD playing on repeat. That was actually awesome. If you've ever been to REDBUD in real life, you guys know it is chaos, it is carnage, but it is a super fun track in this game. Oh, what did I say, man? Chaos and carnage. Look at that first corner. That was the best example of chaos and carnage. Bikes flying every which way still as Dakota Tedder goes down. I have been to REDBUD for the MX Nations back in 2018, so that is kind of like my representation of REDBUD, my understanding of REDBUD, if that makes sense. Everyone says it is crazy for like the Pro National. It is like one of the gnarliest Pro Nationals to go to, mainly because it takes place on the 4th of July weekend, and you Americans, you guys go nuts. You guys go insane. Now, MX Nations was apparently like another level of insane because we had people from all over the world there. Like, I was talking to people from the Netherlands, and yeah, it was just nuts. It was absolute chaos. 3 days? 4 days? It was basically a weekend of chaos and carnage and partying and watching the world's fastest riders on dirt bikes battle it out in the REDBUD mud, honestly, as I OJ the moon. If I remember when I'm actually editing this video, I will go ahead and drop the link to my MX Nations vlog down below in the description, so you guys can go check that out and enjoy the REDBUD chaos and carnage that went down. That was back in yep, we're off track. That was back in 2018 though. The vlogs have come a long way since then. I honestly wish I could like go back and relive that moment so that I could refilm it and make a better vlog, but the vlog's still a banger, so go check it out. So I think for these first motos, I'm just gonna do like a 30-second head start. Why not set a standard at 30 seconds, and then I will use this moto to kind of gauge for the second moto. And yeah, at the start of the series, I felt like the first moto was almost way too easy, so why not make the first moto like a set standard challenge, and then we will go from there and try to make the second moto a fair challenge, right? So say I end up walking away with this race, manage to make the 30-second comeback happen and win by 15 seconds. In moto number 2, I will do a 45-second head start, and then the opposite. Say I don't get this win, say I finish like 10 seconds down from the leader, I will go ahead and do a 20-second head start. Casing the triple here. But that is pretty much the plan, Stan, and I hope you understand. Hopefully that all makes sense. Let's go. Let's have some fun on REDBUD. Super fun track, but man, I need to slow things down a bit. Crash penalty coming into play, man. I don't know if that's been 5 seconds, but focus in, focus up. I got 37 seconds to catch up right now. That is going to be a struggle. Hug this inside. Let's get into that flow. I've been rushing things. I've been babbling. Usually when I babble, things go good. It doesn't seem like that here on REDBUD. I gotta focus up, try and hit some lines, and hopefully I can catch up to these guys. As of right now, I am struggling. The 250s struggled with that jump in real life. I'm out here struggling in the game on a 450. That's That's saying something. Definitely starting off this race with a bunch of goon moments. 36 seconds down from the leaders here as we start lap number 3. That is a decent old gap. I gotta focus up. That last lap there, I was in the zone. Hit a 144.99. Definitely had some sketchy moments. And I think I can clean that up. Oh, I thought I was gonna get reset there. I think I can clean that up even more. Oh, off track. Hopefully I can get the drive to bust out this triple. Oh, just barely. Thought that was actually going to go a little bit south for me, but managed to keep it on 2 wheels. And I'm starting to actually catch a few glimpses of, 15th place, the back of the pack. So that gives me a little bit of, oh man. Oh, that was a bad line. Definitely ruined the flow through there. But that gives me a little bit of determination and something to focus on as I'm on the charge. As of right now, I am back here. 31 seconds down. And here we go on to the last lap. Oh, I'm off track. 30 seconds down from the leader. That is a send, man. The 30-second head start challenge here on REDBUD. Definitely a tough one. I don't know if I'm just slow. If I'm riding like a goon here on REDBUD. I know I made a few mistakes there on like the first lap, but since then I've focused up. I've been going pretty good. That's like a true classic Goonzig jinx yourself moment right there. Right as I was catching up to the back of the field, right as I was talking about how good I was riding for this whole entire moto other than the first lap. I blow the last lap there, just like that. I don't think I'm actually going to make any passes this whole entire race. I don't think I'm going to get one single pass in the bag, which, that's going to be a bummer. Coming up to the last section here, oh, I don't know who just went down, but that gives me at least one free pass. I'm not getting last, baby. Let's go. Brett Q is next on the list if I can get him before the finish line here, but I don't think it's going to happen. The AI are on it here in REDBUD. 15th place. So 10 points to my name. Matt Gorky taking the win. My best lap was a 144.99. His was a 147. Kyle Chisholm with a 146. So I'm running like 3 seconds a lap quicker than these guys. Now we're only doing 5 laps total. So I think next race we're only going to do a 10-second head start and see what happens. Alright, so Moto 2, let the AI go. When that timer in the top left hits 10 seconds, I think that's going to be a little bit more of a fair head start challenge here at REDBUD. AI are fast, definitely not gaining like a ton of time every lap on them. Like I said, it could just be me. I might be slow. I definitely feel slow. Like I feel like I'm not in the flow, in the groove. And hey, you know what? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we don't have those days. Can't find the flow. Literally grinding the banner. What can I say? It is literally one of those days. Focus in and charge, man. You guys didn't come here to watch goon moments for 20 minutes. Let's put in a charge and make this moto comeback happen, man. REDBUD eating me alive so far, but I think if I focus up, I might be able to make it happen and get that win here in moto number 2. Now, let's talk about the Head Start Challenge for a little bit. Like I said at the start of Moto 1 there, doing that 30-second Head Start Challenge, it was way too tough, man. Like, there was no chance I was making that happen in 5 laps, and that goes back to, like, one of the previous episodes that I said, and doing a Head Start Challenge in the first race, in the first Moto, when you don't know how quick the AI is, it's tough, it's tricky. It is tough to set, like, a standard 30-second Head Start Challenge in Moto number 1 and do that in every single episode, because I got absolutely schmollywopped here at REDBUD. I could go to the next round and it could be a walk in the park and I could be able to gain, 10 seconds a lap on the AI. So it all depends on the track. I mean, I did get absolutely destroyed there in the first race, but race number 2 is definitely going to be a little more fair as we head on to lap number 2. And I'm up to the back of the field here. Ronnie Stewart is in P15. He will be the first pass that I can put under my belt. And I can focus on gaining 15 seconds up to that leader. That's crazy. I started 10 seconds down. And and I'm still, well, now it's 13, 12 seconds, but that far back from the leader? That is nuts. Into the mix, up and over the triple, landing on Christian Craig. If that was any other game other than All Out, I would have been snoozing. I'll just let him stay there, man. 3 laps, well, technically 3.5, almost 4 laps to go. And a dream, alright? I don't know why I literally did not let off going down that hill into that corner, and then as soon as I got bucked once, that was game over. I was flying off track, so it's time. Oh my, slow things down, focus up, and let's charge. The leaders are just getting further and further ahead, and I'm just making more and more good moments. Man, more and more mistakes as this race goes on. REDBUD. Me and REDBUD are not getting along right now. That's for sure. Alright, lap number 3 and up to the back of the field here. So hopefully I can start clicking through the passes and get up towards the front of the field quick. Oh man, getting bodied by the AI. Get up and over this triple. I'm just going to cut to the inside here. Try and get by Alex Nagy. Try and hold it together through this section this lap. That was still way too sketchy, way too squirrely for my liking. But hey, staying true to the Goonzig name out here today at REDBUD, that is for sure. Rail this outside. See if I can actually get up onto the inside of Dakota Tedder here. And then I can hit this inside. Get through here clean. I do want to rail this outside just because I feel like it gives me a way better drive for this rhythm. I did have to slow up quite a bit so I didn't run into the back of Michael Byrne there, but in the zone and finding that flow. Oh, don't ruin it. On the gas, and can I make Larocco's? There we go, making it clean. Get through this section. Cut to the inside. 144.82. Pretty much matching my first moto lap time there. So I'm finding that groove as we head on to lap number 4. Up to 7th. As I battle with Carmichael here. Someone just went down in that corner, giving me a free pass. Look at Craig with the drive coming out of that corner. I ruined that rhythm. I ruined it. That is just facts. Flow through there is flowing down the drain. I took out Brian Deegan though. That's got to be some bonus points. Christian Craig and RC. Oh man, squirrely through there every lap. RC went flying off track. He did what I did earlier in the moto. Deegan coming back in hot. He's not going to want to give up that position easily. I took him out earlier. Maybe he wants a little bit of redemption. But I was stuck battling with Carmichael and Craig for a while there. Definitely a little bit of a setback, and Craig, he's still on it. He is still out in front of me, so gotta try to get up there, get that pass in. I got one more lap to try and focus on that top 5. Maybe a podium, maybe that win, but I'm still 17 seconds down. I actually have no words for what just happened. Like, I have no idea what just happened. I was literally just about to say how I was literally shredding the last 2 laps. Like, no real mistakes other than over jumping some jumps, casing some jumps, and yeah, I didn't go down or anything like that. Like, I was battling with Carmichael, battling with Deegan, in the mix with the AI. I look at the timer, 17 seconds down still. Like, how fast are these guys at REDBUD? Are they just, like, on another level, riding rocket ships out here or what? And then here I am, minding my own business. I go to the outside line to try and go around the outside of Christian Craig. Next thing you know, as I was talking about how him and Ricky were holding me up and that was a little bit of a setback, he comes flying from that inside line and absolutely obliterates me. I stood no chance. Like, sleeping, snoozing, see you later. As soon as we made contact, I couldn't do anything, man. It shot me sideways. I landed completely sideways. That's enough of a rant though. Let's get some passes flowing. I can't believe I keep casing this jump. It's such a small jump. Dakota Tedder, you're staying behind me. Christian Craig, I don't even know if I want to like think about going into this next corner with him in front of me. So yeah, let's leave him in the dust. P7, all right. It's not too shabby. Carmichael is next on the list. Can I float over the leap? Barely, just barely cased it. RC is gonna come out on top. P7, man. P7. I gotta say, the first moto there, I stood no chance at all doing that 30-second head start. Moto 2 there though, I know I was riding like a goon at the start on the first lap there, making a few mistakes, but I really felt like I was turning the race around and had a chance at maybe catching up. 17 seconds to the leader, that was pretty far, and then boom, next thing you know, I'm sleeping on the ground. It looks like Kyle Chisholm did have a pretty big lead over Adam Entignap, so I want to say I could have probably got P2 if I didn't end up going down with Christian Craig and I kept that flow going. I was on it, in that groove, and then yeah, sleeping, snoozing. That's it. That's all. Peace out.